Okay guys, I'm back with another video. I'm finally tier 3, silver tier 3 I think. I just got it. This again, because I'm uploaded. That's funny, you guys can see my other tattoo usually, but oh no, I don't know how to do this. I have another tattoo here of my cats and me. I'm one of those people that has tattoos but would never do like a tattoo video because one, I don't think people care. I don't know, maybe people get like inspiration from it, but at least for mine, I don't think they would. I think they'd be like, wow, there's some stupid tattoos. But I have this amount of tattoos. I have like 7, and they're all just like random. Most of them don't go together. And all of them except for one are in black and white. I don't use this card that much. When it's in a deck, these are pre-made decks. Like, well, actually this one somebody made for me. But a majority of the time, if you see, what is it, Basilica Skull Bomb, I don't use that card in my decks because I just don't like it. It's very early game for me, and I just find it wasteful to put it in my deck. Okay, I'm probably gonna get this. They're probably gonna exile this or kill it really quick. But I remember when Elish Norn first came out, or like they first like put it on Arena heavy. Everyone, like, if you put out Elish Norn, if you put out Mondrak, they would immediately quit. It didn't matter what, they would immediately quit. I'm gonna try it on mine. I don't understand what this means. Okay, so I was right, but okay. At this point, just kill me. Not meaning in real life, I'm meaning in the game. I don't have anything. I messed up super bad. I just submit at this point. Oh man. Oh yeah, back to my cat story. I moved into a camper for a bit of my life because I had cats and my dad didn't like cats. So mostly it was like, you gotta go if you have these cats, and I was like, he didn't really say that. He was mostly, let me find another deck. Hold on. I'll try this one. I just picked random. But my dad was like, you can't have 2 cats here. You definitely can't have 3 cats here. So I had to give the one away. And then he was okay with my first cat because I kind of got him, well, her, I mean, which I discussed in the video on my main channel. I got her and didn't tell him at first, and then he found out about it, but he was okay about it. And then I got Ethel and we moved to our new house that I was living at with him. And he was not happy. So I took the liberty to leave. I was like, okay, I don't want to be a problem. So I left. And me and my 2 cats, we chilled in the camper for a while. And I was working at Amazon at the time, so I felt really bad leaving them all day because I was gone for like 12 hours a day. And then I had to drive a pretty good amount, so probably like 12 and a half. Yeah. And but no, me and them used to chill. And I had bunk beds in my camper that I didn't take out from when I renovated it. And I renovated it and I kept the bunk beds, and me and my siblings actually used to like hang out. It was pretty cool because we used to have bunk beds when we were younger. But yeah, me and the cats used to like have our own sleeping space, and it was fun. I probably would do it again now that I don't have to do it. But the bad thing was there were spiders like all the time because you're in a camper in the woods, and I used to have like spiders crawling on me while I was sleeping. I'd get like the random spider and I would freak out and I didn't want to sleep in the bed for like the rest of the night or whatever. But there's barely any internet there too, so it was hard to like get in contact with anybody. You had to like stand in a certain place. Yeah, and then I left the camper to go to Japan oh, actually, that reminds me, actually, like, I was not only working at Amazon. On the days that I had off from Amazon, I was still working at Tivana before they closed. I also have another video on my main channel about that. Not really, it's just me making tea, but talking about Tivana. And, let's see here. I'm gonna play this one. This one was also made for me by somebody else. But yeah, I was working at Tivana and working at Amazon, so I was gone a majority of the week. And then when Tivana closed, I quit my job at the Amazon, and then I worked at Tivana until I had to leave. When my leave date was like September, I think, for Japan, and I left for like, I don't know, 6 or 7 months, I think it was. I'm gonna have a full video on that eventually, on non-command sponsorship, because it is a little known thing that people don't know about. And you can get around if you're, like, for instance, there are a lot of let's see here. There are a lot of people that their children get command sponsored, and then they don't get command sponsored because they have some health condition. Like in my case, they denied me because I had bipolar disorder. I wasn't diagnosed with a lot of other stuff I am now at the time, but they denied me for having bipolar disorder because they said they didn't have like the proper means for me over there. And they did. When I got there, they did. They just didn't want to do the paperwork. It was a long story I don't want to get into, but there are people that they get denied for stuff like that, and they have them to the facilities over there for you, or you just get denied because like you had like, I don't know, like a back injury a while ago, and they say like you're not cleared enough to go even though you are. So your kids can be cleared, and then you cannot be cleared, and then you can go non-command sponsored, and then your spouse can still have a house and you can still live there, and etc. etc. It's a very interesting long process that I learned a lot about when I went to Japan for the last time that I went there. Because I had went 3 times, and the other 2 times were only for like a month because I didn't know about the non-command sponsored thing, or else I could have been there the whole entire like 3 years that my husband was there. So